Hey, what's up, Dominic? How you doing, man? Looks pretty impressive uh, so far. Everything's accessible here, and I like that. You can even have um, a pilot's legs and the torso. You can click on it, and it'll show up. The reason they made this option, it's because they designed it for VR. So if you have a VR headset, you'll be able to see the torso and the leg and everything to make it more immersive. That's if you have a VR headset, obviously. Um, there's fuel, APU. Um, I love this that everything's accessible. I mean, I'm still learning about this airplane. I just got it, so it's a bit of a learning curve. But so far, so good. What is this? Yeah, everything's accessible, man. You gotta love it. And it's available on the Xbox, so this is not just for the PC. If you have the Xbox, you can use this on the Xbox and the PC, and I like that they're doing that. What the heck is this? Hold on. Yeah, the screens are pretty big, about like 10 inches, 12 inches on each panel. You can clearly see where you are. You can check your fuel, your oil, everything on here. Uh, for 19 bucks, for $20, 19 bucks, not bad at all, dude. Yeah. Everyone seems to like it though. No one seems to be having any issues with this airplane. Everyone seems to say that it's great. Oh, look, there's a canopy. Can we? How do we open it? Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's cool, dude. Look, it's already opened. Oh my God. That is cool, bro. They got a bunch of liveries. I chose with the Italian one because I like the color and everything. I'm gonna wait, Dominic. Yes, I saw it, but I'm gonna wait only for both Xbox and PC because I don't want to pay a double. See, I made a mistake where I used to buy the specific only PC uh, products, and then when they come to the Xbox, I have to pay again. So what I want to do is I want to wait for VASM. The VASM just around the corner, and then I'm gonna buy him because I want to use it, on both Xbox and PC. I don't want to be just limited to PC only. So it's a better value. What happened to my canopy? Oh, did I blew it up? What the hell? Oh my God! I blew up my canopy. What? Is supposed to do that? Oh my God! What the fuck? Hold on. Let's put it back. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is the canopy. Oh my god. I'm such an yayo. This is the canopy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. That's crazy. Well, let me restart. Let me see. Well, I'm not familiar with this plane, so mistakes were made.
Tower Griffin, 39er, ready at runway 02 north departure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna buy PC only products. I'm gonna wait for them to come up on the Microsoft store, because it really makes no sense to be wasting money twice on something that you know is going to be coming to the Xbox down the road. So it's better just to wait till it comes out on the Xbox, Microsoft, and then you can play it on both Xbox and the PC. You get better value that way. I mean, why pay twice? It's really kind of idiotic. You know, I don't understand why people do this unless they only play on PC and they're never going to touch the Xbox. I understand that. Fine. But if you're going to be planning on playing on the Xbox and both PC, I think it's kind of ridiculous to pay twice. I think it's better just to wait for the VASM, and when all of these airplanes comes on the Microsoft store, then you can play it on both PC and the Xbox, and you have much better value that way. Pay it once and you got more options, better value. That's the way I look at it. I would wait. If I was you, Dominic, I wouldn't waste money right away. I would wait till it goes down on sale. Even this Griffin, I remember it was $30 first. I think it was at $30, and they drop it down to $25, and now from $25 went down to $19. So there's always sales. You know, it's better to wait. You know what I mean? So this is the canopy right here. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's cool. That is cool, bro. Check it out. Look at that canopy. That's cool. They also have different GoPro camera angles on this airplane. I just need to figure out where it is. All right, let's close it. Well, they're trying to make money, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know. They know they're a very popular company, so they're trying to make as much money as possible, which I don't blame them, you know. As an independent small company, they want to make as much money as possible. Especially during this inflation, you know. All right, let me see these. Hold on. Let me check the cameras. Where's the camera? External, pilot, quick view. Let's go to showcase. Hold on. I forgot where it was, but there's basically option for different camera positions on the cockpit, but I don't know where it is. You know, I'm not familiar. I'll have to figure that out later on. But I'm sure they're here somewhere. Hold on. All right, well, let's take this jet fighter for a spin, shall we? Let's try it out. So position myself like that so you guys can get a better view. Okay, and without any further ado, here we go. Oh yeah, this is going to be a great year for Flight Simulator. There's so many airplanes coming out this year, man. It's on top of what we already have. It's going to be crazy. And then people talk about X-Plane 12. I was like, dude, X-Plane 12, I don't even know why it exists at this point, to be honest.
Gripen 39er continue for north departure.
Patrick Tower Griffin 39er, continue for north departure.
Oh, that's fast. Gotta love it. Afterburner, here we go.
Gripen 39er leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Patrick Tower Griffin 39er frequency change. Daytona approach Griffin 39er is type 5 miles north of Patrick 100 feet. Request flight call.
Gripen 39er Daytona approach.
7764 Griffin 39er.
Smooth as a butter, bro. Love it.
Roger Griffin 39er.
There might be a slight delay between what my camera shows you and what you see move on the screen.
Good day.
124.1 for Griffin 39er. Miami Center, Griffin 39er, 8,600 feet.
Gripen 39er Miami Center altimeter 30.11 continue as planned.
Nice. Very nice. Nice loop.
134.95 Griffin 39er. Daytona approach Griffin 39er, 14,100 feet.
Gripen 39er Daytona approach altimeter 30.11 continue as planned.
I gotta say, this is very smooth. Very impressed so far. And it doesn't sound like F-18 because they use their own recorded sound for this Griffin. But this is a Swedish airplane, right? Swedish jet fighter. That's part of NATO, right? That's what I heard. It's very light, perfect for maneuvering. I think it's created by Saab. That's what I heard, that the Saab created this jet fighter. So somebody's calling me right now. Well, gonna have to wait on that one. Cannot talk to you right now.
Griffin 39er contact Daytona approach on 125.35. Good day.
Going to 125.35 Griffin 39er. Daytona approach Griffin 39er, 3,100 feet.
Griffin 39er Daytona approach altimeter 30.12 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day.
134.0 for Griffin 39er. Jacksonville Center, Griffin 39er, 8,500 feet.
There we go.
39er Jacksonville Center altimeter
Smooth as a butter.
30.15 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Daytona approach on 125.35. Good day.
125.35 for Griffin 39er. Daytona approach Griffin 39er, 11,400 feet.
Griffin 39er Daytona approach altimeter 30.16 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Daytona approach on 118.85. Good day.
118.85 Griffin 39er. Daytona approach Griffin 39er, 7,000 feet.
Griffin 39er Daytona approach altimeter 30.16 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Daytona approach on 125.8. Good day.
125.8 Griffin 39er. Daytona approach Griffin 39er, 5,900 feet.
Griffin 39er Daytona approach altimeter 30.16 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day.
Going to 134.0 Griffin 39er. Jacksonville Center, Griffin 39er, 7,700 feet.
Griffin 39er Jacksonville Center altimeter 30.16 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Daytona approach on 125.8. Good day.
Griffin Tree Niner. Daytona approach Griffin Tree Niner 4,500 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Daytona approach altimeter 30.18 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Jacksonville Center on 1 tree for decimal 0. Good day.
1 tree 4 decimal 0 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 7,500 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Jacksonville Center altimeter 30.17 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Jacksonville approach on 120.75. Good day.
120.75 for Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville approach Griffin Tree Niner, 2,200 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Jacksonville approach altimeter 30.16 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Jacksonville approach on 118.175. Good day.
118.175 for Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville approach Griffin Tree Niner, 4,500 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Jacksonville approach altimeter 30.19 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Jacksonville approach on 120.75. Good day.
120.75 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville approach Griffin Tree Niner, 7,900 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Jacksonville approach altimeter 30.19 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Jacksonville approach on 127.775. Good day.
127.775 for Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville approach Griffin Tree Niner, 6,600 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Jacksonville approach altimeter 30.18 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Jacksonville approach on 118.175. Good day.
118.175 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville approach Griffin Tree Niner, 4,700 feet.
My sincere apologies. Sorry, guys. As you can see, I'm always busy. Even on my day off, I have to, answer the phone calls. I have to, it's the type of a job that I'm doing. So I always have to keep check on my guys and all that. So sorry about that. I do this as a hobby. YouTube is not my full-time thing. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. So I'm just doing this when I can. I've been doing some stuff on the TikTok. I started posting some stuff on TikTok just to see how it is. I'm testing the waters. I'm just, trying out different things. But I'm not looking at any of this as like some kind of a, if you will, career profession. Okay? Anybody who's looking at the social media or working from home as a career job, it's not a smart idea. Keep your day job, guys. It's not a smart idea to be counting on doing stuff from home. Unless you're like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos and you got wealth, then you don't have to worry about nothing. You're pretty much all set. So I think that's the best advice I can give to people, especially in these uncertain times during the inflation. Clearly you can see what's going on in the world. I don't need to spell it out for you. You can feel it, so it's the best thing to do right now is to don't waste your money, save your money, and keep your day job. But don't count on the internet to be your main source of income. That's a pretty bad idea. Sorry about the Dominic, sorry about that, guys. It's just, I have these phone calls. As you heard it, you heard the phone calls. Clearly, you guys heard it. So I'm liking this G39. They said that they worked on a virtual reality. This cockpit, it's basically specifically designed for virtual reality. So when you put on a VR headset, they said that you're really going to have a great time with this cockpit. It's specifically designed for VR, and that makes it even better. And I can't wait to try this out in VR. I'm pretty sure I'll have a great time testing it out in VR. They said. Yeah, I like his setup. I'm also working on my setup as well. I thought about using my ultra-wide screen for flights, for simulators in general. Everybody's been telling me, why don't you use your ultra-wide screen monitor, 50-inch, for simulators? And it's just sitting there collecting dust, and I don't know. I need to, my problem is I need to find time to do all of this, to fix everything, to set up, the simulator. All of that takes time, as you know. You know what I mean? But I will work on it for sure. For sure. Right now I'm focused on PlayStation VR 2 because I'm making some space to test PlayStation VR 2 when it comes out next month. So I'm kind of rearranging my room. But in the future, I will definitely use my ultra-wide screen for PC flight simulator. For sure. For sure. Dude, this feels so real, dude. I like it. I think you should get this. airplane, this jet fighter, Dominic, it's only $19. I don't know, what's that in Canadian? US Canadian, I'm not sure. But here it's only $19. I mean, I think it's a pretty good deal for 19 bucks. And you can also use it on the Xbox and the PC. And you can also use the VR. If you have a PC, you can use the VR headset. So there's definitely a value here for 19 bucks, in my opinion.
125 decimal tree 75 Griffin tree Niner. Jacksonville approach Griffin tree Niner 1,400 feet.
Griffin tree 9er Jacksonville approach altimeter tree 0
Oh, shit.
16 continue as planned.
That's Trudeau for you, bro. That's Justin Trudeau for you, bro. Why so expensive, man? I don't get that. Like, why? I thought Canada would be cheaper, man. Why everything's more expensive in Canada? I thought you guys have a healthcare free included, which is a good thing. I think that's one of the greatest benefits, is having that healthcare included. But I see that you guys are getting charged on other things much more. Is it because of the inflation, or is that just, it's always been that way? Oh, inflation? Look, at least you have your, listen, man, you have healthcare, so to me, that's the greatest wealth. All of this is a luxury. You know, if you want to buy a computer, or you want to buy a fancy car, or this or that, or a fancy house, that's a luxury. That's not a necessity, to me at least. Healthcare, it's a necessity, so at least you guys have the healthcare all taken care of. Basically, you don't even have to have a job. What I'm trying to say, you could be out living on a street. As long as you're a Canadian citizen, they have to accept you in a hospital. Right? They cannot kick you out. They have to, if something's wrong with you, they have to take care of you by the law. So I think that's great. You know what I mean? You don't have to have a job in order for you to be, or you don't have to have an insurance in order for you to be accepted to do a surgery, or to do something, or cosmetic work, or dental work, or whatever it is. So that's pretty cool that you guys in Canada have. To me, that's probably the most intriguing parts of Canada. It's the healthcare, honestly. That's what I mean. I've seen people move from the United States to Canada just for that. And honestly, I've been thinking about it, bro. I've been really thinking about it. I was like, hey, dude, at least you have a healthcare, and it's included. So, hey, I'm gonna be healthy. I'll be taken care of. I'll find a job. I'll find something, whatever. I'll deal with a cold and winter. You know, I'll figure something out. But at least you have a healthcare. But first, you have to become a citizen, right? First, you have to be a Canadian citizen in one of the provinces. I see. But to me, that's intriguing. Just the fact that you guys have that. It's pretty awesome.
Griffin tree 9er contact Jacksonville Center 113 2 decimal tree. Good day.
Well, it's expensive here too.
Griffin tree
You know what I mean? It's expensive here as well. So the way I look at it, why live in an expensive state? I mean, an expensive country that doesn't give you a healthcare. Why not live in a different country that gives you a healthcare, but it's also expensive? So, you know what I mean? It's a lesser of an evil. The way I'm looking at it, it's a lesser of an evil. I'm not saying that Canada, it's some kind of a kingdom of heaven, perfect Mecca. I know you guys have your problems as well with the crime and drug abuse and all the other shit. I get that. But at least you have a healthcare. You have a healthcare. It's guaranteed as long as you're the citizen. So to me, that's where I get intrigued. You know, that's the way I look at it. I know there's no perfection nowhere. There's no Mecca, happy Mecca There's no kingdom of heaven anywhere on this planet. But at least you got to look at it from my perspective. There's at least one silver lining, and that silver lining is you are given a health care by the government, and you're being taken care of.
Jacksonville, approach Griffin
I mean,
39er,
to me, it doesn't get any better than that.
Griffin 39er, Jacksonville, approach altimeter 30.16, continue as planned.
So that's what gets me intrigued about the Canadians and Canada in general. Brendan, how you doing? Yeah, Brendan. Look how expensive it is, man. Here, you can't even afford a health insurance, dude. It's like $480 a month just to get a good, like, health insurance here. It's like that's like with a copay for the dental and major surgery. You're looking at like 480 a month, dude. Think about it. 480 a month just for the health insurance. Then you gotta pay for the rent. Then you gotta pay for the food. Then you gotta pay for fixing your car, or if you're paying off your car. Then, I mean, utilities. That's why there's so many homeless people, dude. And that's why they're dying on the streets. Because of the inflation. They don't have any money. They can't. This is why the crime, it's on the rise. And this is why it's a chaos out there, dude. It's a total chaos. Yeah. It's a total now, if you are a 1% super wealthy, super rich, then this doesn't concern you. We're not talking about you guys. You guys don't even watch this shit. You are too busy waiting for your Lamborghini to arrive with a big truck, 18-wheeler, on the flatbed. The only complaint these individuals might have is that their Lamborghini has arrived late today, and they're very upset. They're having a bad day because their Lamborghini has arrived very late. So we're not talking about the 1% of super wealthy. I'm talking about that everybody out there, you know, middle class, upper middle class, lower middle class, and just people who are just piss poor, man. They got nothing, not even a pot to piss in. That's what I'm talking about. So for us, Canada seems like probably a reasonable place to be. Not perfect, I get it. I don't want people to think that Canada is perfect, because I know Canada is not perfect. But at least they have you, at least they give you a basic necessity. A basic necessity, which is health. How am I supposed to work? How am I supposed to help the economy if I can't take care of myself? How? You know, how am I supposed to, like, work and help the economy if I can't take care of myself? Because I can't afford the health care. It's too expensive. Can't pay off those bills. Too expensive. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to? So it makes no damn sense as to this whole logic here in the United States. Makes no sense to me at all, dude. It makes zero sense. You know. And everybody wonders, well, why everything is so shitty? Well, hello? If you got so many homeless people, so many unemployed, so many without health insurance, like, what the fuck do you expect to happen? You expect people to hold hands and sing Kumbaya? Get the fuck out of here, man. But anyway, don't get me started on that shit. I think he went downhill in way before that, way before Trump, way before Biden. He went downhill in 2012. Trust me. He went downhill in 2012. That's when everything started going downhill. It's 2012. Now, I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to get, you know, I don't want this video to be demonetized. I don't want this video to be, you know, removed. But I'm not going to go into details. But it all kind of started since 2012. Purposely, that market was crashed. But I'm not going to go into details about that shit. But I know what went down. To me, politicians are just actors. Trump is an actor playing his role. Biden is an actor playing his role for his party. The other guy's playing a role for his party. Everybody's playing a role while the people are too brain dead to fucking see what the fuck's going on behind the closed doors and who's on top of the pyramid. So, to me, politicians are just actors. That's all they are. Appointed actors. They read a teleprompter. They have to read a teleprompter. On the left and on the right. Okay, read the teleprompter on the left, finish the sentence, applause, wait for the applause. Okay, turn to the right, read the next sentence, pause, applause. They're reading a fucking teleprompter. They're actors. They're fucking actors. That's what you've got. Come on, guys. And that's why it's never going to get better. That's why nothing's ever going to be fixed, because people are too brainwashed. They're too brain dead. They're too poisoned by all this bullshit. Especially the younger generations, way too poisoned by TikTok and all the other shit. And they think that there's some kind of bright future waiting for them and all that shit. But they don't really know what's going on behind the closed doors. They don't know who's on top of the fucking pyramid. They've been doing this for fucking centuries. It is what it is. But I'm not going to go into details about that. I mean, because people are too dumb enough anyway. I'm too fucking intelligent for a lot of people to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because they're too programmed and too brainwashed by the system that has been fucking them in the ass all these years. They're too fucking brainwashed to understand what I'm saying. They're too programmed way too much. They think that they own their houses. They think that they own it. You don't own shit. That big ass fucking house can be seized any given time by a judge, by an attorney general, by a government, by IRS. They can change the law. They can seize that shit today. And you could be out on a fucking street. You don't own shit, man. You don't own fucking nothing. Zero. You're just leasing. Because you're being a good boy and you're being a good girl. You're just leasing shit. You don't own fucking nothing. Not even that land. You don't own shit. But don't get me started. Please, don't get me started. Anyway, let's get back to the flight simulator.
Griffin 39er contact approach on 133.85. Good day.
133.85 for Griffin 39er. Approach Griffin 39er 11,200 feet.
Griffin 39er approach altimeter 30.16, continue as planned.
I'm really digging this G39.
Griffin 39er contact Jacksonville Center on 135.325. Good day.
This Griffin,
135.25
Swedish jet
for
fighter.
Griffin 39er.
It's pretty good.
Jacksonville Center, Griffin 39er 7,800.
Better than I expected.
Griffin 39er Jacksonville Center altimeter 30.17, continue as planned.
Exact. So you know what I'm talking about, Brendan. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We don't own shit, man.
Griffin
Look at all the farmers and how many farms they have seized to do other things, to build other things. Come on, man. I always tell people, you don't own shit, man. If they want it, they're not gonna even ask you. They're not gonna even fucking ask you. They don't ask you. They just fucking take it by force. They just take that shit by force. They ain't gonna ask you shit. They're not gonna ask for your goddamn permission. They're just gonna take it. They're gonna take what they want. Built the golf course, built the base, built an underground base, built whatever. I don't give a shit how you feel. But this land belonged to my daddy and my daddy before his daddy. You know how they feel about your daddy? They'll say, fuck your daddy and your daddy before your daddy. We're taking that shit. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You're not in control of anything. You don't own shit. You don't own nothing. Zero. Zilts. Nada. Nothing. You know what you own? Nothing. Let me check out your IG. Hold on. Your Instagram.
133.85 Griffin Tree Niner. Approach Griffin Tree Niner.
Oh shit, man, that's pretty good. I like it. I like how you have one monitor far out, and then you got your Boeing thrustmaster yoke, and you got the quadrant on the right, and you got another monitor next to it. That's pretty good, man. I like your setup, man. That's pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet.
Griffin Tree Niner.
Griffin Tree Niner, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.325. Good day.
Going to 135.325 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 4,800 feet.
Oh, I gotta add you in the. Why don't you add? I'll add you in the Instagram.
Center altimeter 30.21 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact approach on 128.7.
I think I gotta add you on the TikTok as well.
128.7 for Griffin Tree Niner. Approach Griffin Tree Niner, 1,500 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner, approach altimeter 30.21 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact approach on 133.85. Good day.
Like that.
133.85 for Griffin Tree Niner. Approach Griffin Tree Niner, 1,600 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner, approach altimeter 30.21 continue as planned.
Approach Griffin Tree Niner.
I'll add you later on today,
Transition
Brendan.
Charlie airspace.
I'm gonna add you on there on the TikTok and the Insta.
Griffin Tree Niner approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Griffin Tree Niner. 128.7 Griffin Tree Niner. Approach Griffin Tree Niner, 3,000 feet.
Griffin 39 approach altimeter 30.20, continue as planned.
There we go. Put it up here. You guys can see it. Here we go. That's better. Woohoo! Wee-ha! Let's go. Woo! Oh yeah. We are rocking and rolling now. So are you guys did you guys pre-order the PlayStation VR 2?
126.6 Griffin Tree Niner.
Are you guys excited about the
Moody approach Griffin.
PlayStation VR 2?
1,900 feet.
I mean, you can join me, but there's a possibility that we might crash with the online network because I'm streaming, you know, live streaming and then flying at the same time. But give it a try, see what happens. You know, it's just I cannot guarantee you that's going to be a smooth experience, but give it a try.
Griffin 39 contact approach on 128.7. Good day.
128.7 for Griffin Tree Niner. Approach Griffin Tree Niner, 3,500 feet.
Griffin 39 approach altimeter 30.19, continue as planned.
Let's take it to the skies. Let's see how this airplane handles it out in the sky.
Good day.
125.75 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 14,800 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner, Jacksonville Center, altimeter 30.20.
I'm in Jacksonville right now, so if you wanna join me, I'm in Jacksonville right now.
128.7. Good day.
128.7 Griffin Tree Niner. Approach Griffin Tree Niner, 4,000 feet.
Oh, this stick is definitely worth it, man. I've been using this stick constantly. It gets the job. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my lord!
Good day.
Going to 126.
My camera.
6 Griffin Tree Niner. Moody approach Griffin Tree Niner, 3,700 feet.
My camera.
Griffin 39 Moody approach altimeter 30.20, continue as planned. Griffin 39 contact Jacksonville Center on 132.3. Good day.
132.3 for Griffin Tree Niner.
There we go.
Jacksonville Center, Griffin Tree
That's
Niner,
it.
15,600 feet.
Griffin 39 Jacksonville Center, continue as planned.
That's it. Got it. There it is. That's it. Got it. Been having issues with the with this camera a little bit. That's better. Hold on. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. Well, I'm in a couple of minutes from Atlanta. Well, that's nice. There we go, so you guys can see a little bit better. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Oh no!
Gripen 39er contact Jacksonville Center on 133.7. Good
My
day.
camera is constantly falling apart.
133.7 for Griffin 39er. Jacksonville Center,
Damn
Griffin
it.
39er, flight level tree 25.
Gripen 39er Jacksonville Center, continue as planned. Gripen 39er contact Moody approach on 126.6.
Here we go. That's better. This camera has a mind of its own. I gotta clean it.
Moody approach Griffin 39er, flight level 225.
Hold on. I need to buy a new camera, Dave, for real.
Continue as planned.
What type of camera are you using? Brandon and Dominic. There we go. That's better. That's it. It's more like it. There we go.
Gripen 39er contact Jacksonville Center on 133.7.
All right, that's better.
Good day.
There we go. That's better. Right there.
133.7 Griffin 39er. Jacksonville Center, Griffin 39er, 3000.
Here we go. Right here. That's it.
Gripen 39er
That's it.
Jacksonville Center altimeter tree 0.17
That's better.
continue as planned.
I got a C930, but I also have a C920
6.6.
from back in the days. So,
Going to 126.6 Griffin 39er.
Brendan, are you gonna
Approach Griffin.
get the PlayStation VR too?
6,200 feet.
Gripen 39er Moody approach altimeter 30.18 continue as planned. Gripen 39er contact Moody approach on 132.375. Good day.
132.375 Griffin 39er. Moody approach Griffin 39er, 5,400 feet.
Gripen 39er Moody approach altimeter 30.18 continue as planned.
125.905 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 7,700 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner, Jacksonville Center altimeter, tree 0.18, continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.7. Good day.
133.7 Griffin Tree Niner. Jacksonville Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 7,800 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner, Jacksonville Center altimeter tree.
I gotta go back to the main menu. All of a sudden my controller stopped working. I don't know why. I don't know why. Must be a glitch. Probably a glitch in the system. I think this is a good view right here, like this. It's a pretty good view. Let's see. Yeah, this is a good view right here. Like that. Keep it like that. Yeah. Yep, like that. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Right there. Let me go to Ottawa. We go to Ottawa International. Departure. And then we can go to Musoni. There we go. Let me change the delivery. Oh, there's two different Griffins. There's Griffin Italy and then Griffin HU. What is this? Hungarian Air Force. Oh shit. There's Brazil. Ukrainian. Oh, let's use the Ukrainian one. This looks pretty cool. I got it dirt cheap, man. I got this thing for like $109. It was on sale. Oh, that's weird, dude. That's weird. It's not showing up. Like, I have like a little cut over here. Can you guys see it? There's like a little cut right here on this what you call a bar chair, and but it's not showing up on camera. That's weird. I've never seen that. Anyway. Anyway, it's perfect like this. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. What kind of livery is that?
Tower Griffin, Tree-9er, ready for west departure at runway 25.
Griffin tree 9er altimeter, tree 0.1618 tree at 9er. West departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 25.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 Griffin Tree-9er.
Oh, this is going to be good. That was hilarious. I like this plane, but I also feel that the plane is too sensitive. A little bit. But is this plane supposed to feel this light? Is that's like its main purpose, to be lightweight? I want to try this airplane at night. I want to see how it handles it at night. Like, you know. Oh, F-35, it's amazing. All right, Dominic, have a nice flight, brother. I want to try it out, see how it is at night. And then I'm going to check out the VR. I also want to check it out in VR, see how the VR is. Because they said that this thing is designed for VR, virtual reality. So I'm going to check out the VR as well. Got my VR headset. Did you pre-order the PlayStation VR 2, Brandon? I already pre-ordered mine. It's gonna be amazing, dude. PlayStation VR 2 is gonna be top notch, man. Top notch. This entire year, it's shaping up to be the year of Sony, man. They got so many cool things. They got that new controller, Edge. But I don't know if I would pay, $200 for a controller, dude. Hell no. I'm not saying that it's not worth it, but I'm not a competitive player, so I really don't need it. DualSense is more than enough. But I can see people who are competitive playing Call of Duty. They would have a purpose of that controller. Sony's DualSense Edge. However, PlayStation VR 2, man, let me tell you, I can't wait to use it with my Gran Turismo 7. I have my Logitech G39 all ready and set up, ready to go, dude. I cannot wait to. I'm gonna be just playing Gran Turismo, dude. I already got 100 plus cars that I collected, that I have unlocked, that I have bought. 100 plus cars to try out in VR, dude, and unlock some more cars as I am, progressing through it. So I can't wait to try Gran Turismo 7 in VR, dude. I'll be playing that shit nonstop, and then jump online and play against other people or play against friends, go and race together. It's gonna be amazing, dude. I mean, you should. I mean, it's up to you if you want to stream it. Why not? Maybe you'll catch something, a certain moment, and so live streaming, it's always a good idea, so you can capture a certain moment that happened, when you're flying. So, and then you can take that part and make a short little video, put it in shorts videos, those short videos, like a TikTok of YouTube. So it's up to you. I mean, I think you should stream it. Awesome. Forget the gaming laptop, Brendan. I think PlayStation VR 2, it's a priority, dude. Trust me, dude. To use the Elgato, you just need a decent gaming, decent laptop. Doesn't have to be a high-end laptop. It could be a MacBook. It could be anything. You know what I mean? If you just want to use it to stream. But PlayStation VR 2, brother. Oh. Gran Turismo. All of us, me and you. And, well, it's going to be me and you for the beginning. Because if you get the PlayStation VR 2, then me and you can go into the a race online. We can race together, dude. Like, we could be like driving a Nissan Skyline, right? GTR Nissan Skyline. Or you could be driving I don't know, a Ferrari or something, and then we put on the VR headset. We can talk to each other. We can like park next to each other, and we can just race and do some donuts and do some crazy stuff. So PlayStation VR 2, man, it's gonna be sick. So how's the Shadow, Brendan? This power, is it working, or is it available? Can I get one, or do I have to wait? What's the deal? This new Shadow, is it available? Because they said they don't have it in stock. Oh, you're going from New York to London Heathrow. Well, that's 7 hours. Oh, it's working? Nice. But they don't have it in stock, right? I mean, you have to I mean, talk about the power mode, the power. They don't have the power plan. Oh, I see, I see. Hey, what's up, Cameron? How you doing, man? Yeah, I was able to, even during my Saturday morning, I had a phone call. Middle of the live stream, I had a phone call. Somebody was calling me already. How you been, man? How's it going? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check out my shadow. See if it's available. All right, let's go to Colorado. I want to do this during the night. Salt Lake City's fine. I'll go to Salt Lake City. I want to do this during the night. Flight conditions. They're going to be custom. It's going to be around 6:39 a.m. We'll use the real-time weather. That's fine. We'll go to like 6:27, 6:33. That's fine. All right. 6:43. Oh, there we go. And let's go. My chat keeps popping in and out. Oh, that's good, man. We were just talking about the healthcare insurance. In Canada, you don't even need it, dude. Here, to clean your teeth is going to cost you probably $1,500. Just maybe $2,000. You guys in Canada, you're so lucky, man, that you have your health care provided to you. We were talking about it earlier. I said that's my only intriguing part about the Canada. I know that Canada is not perfect. I know you guys have your problems as well, but at least you have necessity, basic necessity, and that's, you could be a homeless guy, and as long as you are a citizen of Canada, you will be given a care. You don't need to have a health insurance. You need to have a job. You just have to be a citizen, right? And they'll take care of you. How much? 900? Dude, that's nothing. But that's good. Every part of your body should be taken care of. But you see, you guys have that health care. Here they want you to pay 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand. And even with the insurance, man, they want you to pay even more. Even with a copay, you're looking at like at least 8 grand to 9 grand to 10 grand. I don't think that's ever going to happen, Brendan. I don't think you'll ever get a free healthcare in USA. That's never gonna happen, dude. Oh yeah, Dead Space. Well, first I have to play a little bit of a Forspoken. If I get a chance to play a little bit of Forspoken, it should be arriving in my Gamefly mail. I should be getting it in the mail sometime this week. I might check it out on Wednesday. Forspoken. I already played a demo, and I'm renting the game, but the game seems like it's fun. It had some humor in it. It's an adult game, like an adult open world adventure fantasy with adult humor, and I like that adult humor and adult language. It's kind of cool. But the demo that I played was an early build. It wasn't like a finished product. It was an early build, so I'm pretty sure the finished product is going to be better. But I'll check it out on Wednesday, see how it is. And then, of course, the big one, the Dead Space. Why it's loading for such a long time? Oh yeah, I saw that. 10,000 staff members have been laid off. Well, things hasn't been going well for Microsoft since 2013, to be honest. They haven't been doing well since 2013. They had some, success with Xbox One S, a little bit of a success with Project Scorpio, and the Game Pass is like the only thing that it's kind of running for them for now. But
Departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 34 right.
the problem with the Microsoft is they think that they can solve all the problems by throwing money, buying studios. Well, that's not how it works. Not to mention the fact that they can't even create a VR headset. With all the money that they have wasted, they can't even create a VR headset. You know what I mean? PlayStation, it's already going into their second generation of very successful PlayStation VR. So, let me adjust the lights over here. It's pretty darn good. All right. I'm going to fly at night a little bit, see how it is at night. Not too shabby. It looks pretty good. Pretty dim. It's a little bit dim in terms of lights. But the lighting could have been a little bit better. The lighting's all right. I expected lighting to be a little bit better.
The Bravo airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Let me go back to daylight.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Griffin 39er.
Griffin 39er, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated.
Go back to real time. There we go.
Frequency
That's
change
better.
approved.
I just wanted to see how it looks during the night,
Squawk
you know,
1200.
see what it's like.
Frequency change approved, Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er is type 9 miles southwest of
Yeah, I saw that.
3,100 feet.
Google and Microsoft
Request
should
flight following.
get married.
Griffin 39er Salt Lake approach.
Google and Microsoft are pretty much the same.
Squawk 5077. Griffin
They deserve
39er.
each other. Listen, Google and Microsoft, they deserve each other.
Contact 7 miles north
But hey, this is a good news for Japanese market, you know. Sony and Nintendo is laughing. Even Sega right now, it's like, I'm pretty sure Sega is
Roger,
thinking,
Griffin 39er.
maybe we should start our own Dreamcast too. Maybe we should, you know, if I was Sega right now, I would go for a Dreamcast too. I would like to create a Dreamcast too easily. Why not? Now's the perfect opportunity to do a Dreamcast too. With a virtual reality. There you go. Do a Sega VR. And I think Phil Spencer is gonna resign, dude. I think the guy is gonna resign. Honestly, I have a feeling the guy most likely is gonna resign.
Contact Salt Lake Center on 128.55. Good day.
128.55 for Griffin 39er. Salt Lake Center, Griffin 39er, 8,500 feet.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's not gonna resign.
39er Salt Lake
Maybe
Center,
Papa Gates will give him a second chance. I don't know.
Griffin 39er contact Salt Lake approach on 135.5. Good day.
135.5 for Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er, 5,600 feet.
Griffin 39er Salt Lake approach altimeter 30.48 continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact Salt Lake Center on 128.55. Good day.
128.55 for Griffin 39er. Salt Lake Center, Griffin 39er, 7,000.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Griffin 39er
But he
Salt
didn't
Lake
even
Center,
know he had a heart attack.
0.50 continue as planned.
He was, I guess, visiting his aunt or his cousins or something, and he started feeling some pain next to his ear, like terrible pain on his ear, left ear or something. But he had no trouble breathing. He had no trouble like moving. He had like a silent heart attack, basically. He didn't realize he was having a heart attack because his blood pressure was like over 200 plus or something, or I don't know, some ridiculous number. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's all in universe hands, you know. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. If it's not your time to go, it's not your time to go. It is what it is, man. I don't worry about it. If it happens, happens. Like, I don't care. You know, I had a nice ride, whatever. I don't really worry about that kind of stuff, you know, because and these doctors, they're just guessing. They don't really know, man. They're just guessing. Sure, we can all agree on a certain basic foundation of science and medical science, but at the end of the day, they're just guessing. They don't know. Because if they knew, then we wouldn't have so many people passing away in hospitals. Come on. We wouldn't have huge numbers of them passing away in hospitals if they knew what they were doing. I don't know, man. It's just, I know nothing at this point. I don't know what's right and I don't know what's wrong. This whole thing makes no damn sense to me. The only thing I can tell you is just enjoy the fucking ride till you can't enjoy it no more. That's it. Don't try to figure this out. You're never gonna figure it out because you're not meant to figure that out. Just enjoy the fucking ride. You could be standing at the fucking red light and then a big 18-wheeler could crash you and smash you into pieces, and there you go. Right? You never know. It's a weird fucking world we live in, man. It's a weird reality. It's not up to us. We don't make a choice. If the universe wants to pull a plug on you, ain't not a fucking goddamn thing you can do about it. That's what I know for sure. Not a goddamn thing you can do about it. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't take care of yourself. Of course, you should take care of yourself. But, dude, the way people are losing their lives these days, it's fucking crazy. People are getting killed because of an argument. People are, getting shot for nothing. It's a fucked up world we live in, dude. The way I live my life is just like whatever. I'll take it as every day is the last day. I don't care. Like what happens, happens. Fuck it. That's just me. I don't really think about the future. I don't think about planning this, planning that. I was like, what happens, happens. Fuck it. That's it. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to enjoy life, man. I don't call them bad habits. I call them life enjoyment. You're enjoying the experience. Why should you be denied the experience? Have fun, enjoy it. Even if it means there might be bad for you, if you, eat a little bit of an ice cream, eat a little bit of this, so who cares? Enjoy life. Get drunk once in a while. Get high once in a while, Go climb that mountain. Go out to the forest. The problem with a lot of people these days is they worry so much, I was like, why you worry? Like, then why are you alive? Like, why even bother waking up every morning if you're gonna worry so much? But what if this happens? What if I don't have any savings? Dude. No one can guarantee you that your savings is going to be there 10 years from now, 20 years from now. No one can guarantee you that, your property is going to be where it needs to be 20 years, 30 years from now. No one can guarantee you nothing. People live this false idea of guarantee, And I think they're only making a mistake by thinking that way. Nothing is guaranteed. There's no guarantees. What happens, happens. Live every day as if it's your last. Now, this doesn't mean that you should live your life reckless and responsible, you should be responsible. You should be smart enough to know the difference between the right and wrong. You should have those basic qualities that humans should have. But this whole idea of guarantee and safety and all this bullshit, come on. That's just false hope. And majority of people right now, they're not even enjoying their life because all they're doing is just being stressed by consuming everything and buying properties and houses, and they're trying to maintain all that, and now they realize that the stock market is not looking good. Now they realize the inflation is kicking in, and now they're stressful. Now they're freaking out, and well, you're not living a life if that's all you do. A person living in that cottage in a forest next to the lake, it's probably the happiest dude on the planet, 100%. Then majority of the people here living in the big cities, you know, being stressed about their work, being stressed about how they're going to support their families, right? They're all stressed 24/7, worrying about this, worrying about that. And when the fuck do you actually enjoy life, right? If that's all you do is just worry.
Griffin 39er contact, Salt Lake approach on 135.5. Good day.
Going to 135.5 Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach Griffin 39er, 7,600 feet.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake approach altimeter 30.53. Continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact. Salt
I have to try this in VR.
Good day.
This is like a Top Gun Maverick shit.
128.55 Griffin 39er. Salt Lake Center, Griffin 39er, 5,300 feet.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake Center altimeter 30.53. Continue as planned. Griffin 39er contact, Salt Lake approach on 135.5. Good day.
Going to 135.5 Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach Griffin 39er, 5,800 feet.
This almost looks like a snowy Area 51 or something.
Continue as planned.
I already pre-ordered mine. Came out to like 583 with tax and everything. 583. But I just got the basic edition. I didn't go for a $600 version because it comes with a technical demo, which I don't care. I can always get that later on. Because my main focus is going to be Gran Turismo to begin with. But I can only imagine how awesome that's going to be, man. And I already have Gran Turismo. With an update, I'll be able to access all of my car collections. I have over 100 plus car collections that I have accumulated on the Gran Turismo 7. So with a free update, I'll be able to access every and single each one of those cars. And people say, well, what's up? Well, like, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is in the comfort of my home, I'll be able to access all of these cars, and they're all authentic, licensed cars. So it's going to be awesome. And then we can do online races, like me and you, Dominic, or Cameron. We can go online and we can race. We can do some donuts. We can race other people. It's gonna be awesome, dude. You're gonna feel that haptic feedback, you know, from the exhaust with a V8, you know, AMG compressor. Brum, 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 brum. You're gonna feel that Mustang, you know, GT 5.0 liter. It's gonna be amazing, dude. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. I already made some space in my bedroom for the PlayStation VR. Just for the PlayStation VR. I'll show you guys. I'll make a video. I made a space just for the PlayStation VR 2, bro. I put a little mat and everything on my carpet. I can't wait, dude. Gran Turismo since 1995 has been and always will be a Sony PlayStation exclusive, and that will never change. They're even making a movie, a TV show, a movie about Gran Turismo. I think it's a TV show, probably on Netflix or something like that. So yeah, Gran Turismo, it's only on PlayStation. That will never change. Trust me. I don't think that's going to change ever. That's Sony's crown jewel, man. They never. I don't think you're going to see Gran Turismo on a PC, to be honest with you. I don't think you're going to see it on a PC. I think that's exclusive only for PlayStation. Like, you got to have a PlayStation if you want to play Gran Turismo. Like, you have no. Like, I like that, actually. I like that because that gives you a reason to buy a console. Like, hey, if I want to play Gran Turismo in VR, this is the only way I can play it. I have to have a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation VR 2. I like it. Some people disagree with me. Some people will say, well, that's too much money. I said, excuse me? Too much money? Look at Oculus. $1,500 for a lousy Oculus Meta Pro, some higgity-jiggy headset. $1,500? Are you kidding me?
Salt Lake Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 12,200 feet.
With half of that money that you would pay for the Oculus Meta Pro, you get to buy a PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation VR 2, and you still have $500 left. $500 left to buy another VR headset for your friend or whoever. So Sony's price is right, dude. Sony knows what they're doing, trust me. I used to talk shit about Jim Ryan, but actually the guy he knows what he's doing. It's just during a pandemic I wasn't sure about him, you know. I didn't know what to think. But the guy knows what he's doing. Trust me. Jim Ryan knows what he's doing. The guy is very smart. He calculates perfectly on the business of Sony Entertainment, computer entertainment of America and Europe and Asia. So he's pretty hands-on on that. And look at the success. I mean, it's very successful. PlayStation 5 broken all the records. In terms of console sales, in terms of video game sales, in terms of exclusivity, in terms of the services that people sign up with. And now with the PlayStation VR 2, they're going to break another record. So, and not to mention that they have a very successful TV show already with a Pedro Pascal, The Last of Us. So they're doing pretty good. I mean, they've been doing pretty good for 2.5 decades. Excuse me. For 25 years. Excuse me, for 28 years, they've been doing pretty good. They've been dominating for 28 years. And the influence that they had for 28 years, it's unprecedented. It's unprecedented influence. They even made Sega drop their business on a console. They even made Microsoft make a console, dude. The influence that Sony has in the past 28 years, it's unprecedented. Dude, no one will ever be able to compete with what Sony has achieved in 28 years. Nobody. I mean, let's be honest. I don't care if you're an Xbox fanboy, Nintendo fanboy, PC fanboy. If you could put aside your fanboyism, you have to face the facts. These are the facts. This is not me talking out of my hairy ass. These are the facts. And these facts will be here forever in the history books. Long before I'm gone. So, that's a fact, guys. It's a fact. Can't argue the facts, you know? Even this month, Sony has an exclusive. Forspoken. What does the Xbox has this month? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sony is just sitting right now at the king of the world. I don't know. They're kings of the world right now. Quest 3, $890? Are you kidding me, dude? Who the hell's gonna pay that kind of money, man? You know, I don't know what Facebook is doing, but right now Sony's like, thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you so much, sir. Right now, Jim Ryan is writing a love letter to Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark, for making our life much easier. Thank you for giving us a support for the PlayStation VR 2. Thank you, Mark. You really have made this a beautiful 2023 year for the PlayStation VR. It's almost like Mark Zuckerberg wants Quest to fail. But people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, but the PlayStation VR 2, you have to buy a PlayStation 5. So when you buy a PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation VR 2, that's $1,000. Yeah, but guess what? Oculus Quest 3, it's $900, and it's only a one VR headset. I would rather pay $1,000 for a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation VR headset than to just have a VR headset for lousy $900. And that's all I can do is use a VR headset. With a PlayStation 5, you can play these video games on your projector, on your 4K HDR, 8K HDR televisions. PlayStation VR, it's an optional thing. But I would never pay $1,000 for a VR headset. Are you crazy? I would rather waterboard myself. I would rather waterboard myself than to pay a fucking $900, $1,000 for a VR headset. Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay that kind of money, dude? I mean, honestly, guys.
Griffin 39er, you're leaving my airspace. Resume own navigation. Contact Salt Lake Center on 135.775. Good day.
135.775.
What is this? Field of Dreams?
Salt Lake Center, Griffin 39er 10,300 feet.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake Center, altimeter 30.0.
You gotta wait for WASM. Dominic, you gotta wait for that WASM.
Griffin 39er, contact Salt Lake approach on 125.7. Good day.
Going to 125.7 Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er 8,100 feet.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake approach, altimeter 30.45. Continue as planned. Griffin 39er, contact Salt Lake approach on 121.1. Good day.
121.1 for Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er 7,200 feet.
I gotta try this in VR, dude. It's gotta be super amazing in VR.
Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Griffin 39er.
Oh, this is actually an airport.
You're leaving my airspace.
I didn't realize it is the airport. Oh shit.
Contact Salt Lake Center on 135.775. Good
Let me
day.
see if I can land here unsuccessfully.
135.775 for Griffin 39er.
So did you purchase this?
Salt Lake Center, Griffin
Dominic,
39er,
this airplane?
7,800 feet.
I think you should get it
Griffin 39er,
while it's on
Salt Lake
sale.
Center, altimeter 30.39. Continue as planned.
Oh, but you have to pay more. It's $25. Forget it.
Salt Lake
I
approach
forgot.
121.1.
I forgot, dude.
Good day.
You have to pay more.
Going to 121.1 Griffin 39er.
You have to pay more.
Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er 6,200 feet.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake approach, altimeter 30.1. Continue as planned.
Oh no. Oh no. Pull up. 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 Pull up.
Salt Lake approach, Griffin 39er. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Griffin 39er, Salt Lake approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
I'll use the emergency one.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Griffin 39er.
I'll use the emergency. I'm not supposed to here, but fuck it. It is what it is.
Pull up. Pull up. Power. Power.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh shit. What the hell happened?
Roll right. Roll right.
Salt Salt Lake approach Griffin 39er is type 2 miles west of Ogden, 4,200 feet. Request flight following.
All right. Here we go.
Griffin 39er Salt Lake approach. Squawk 7422.
Squawk 7422 Griffin 39er.
Griffin 39er radar contact 2 miles southwest of Ogden, 5,100 feet. Altimeter 30.1.
Roger Griffin 39er.
Here we go. Well, not the greatest landing, but not the greatest landing, but well, it was an emergency. Emergency. Well, that's okay. There's going to be a sale in the future. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure they're going to have it. You know, on sale again throughout the year. Let's see. I need to try this in VR, honestly. This is a Ukrainian one. Oh, this looks fucking badass. Like straight out of a Top Gun Maverick. This is like straight out of a Top Gun Maverick. Looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good to me. They said that this looks really good in VR. They said that they created this cockpit specifically for the VR. And it's different than like what you see right now. Basically, everything has a depth to it. like a realistic distance between you and the cockpit. You can see your body, your torso, your legs. But I haven't hooked up my VR yet, but I'll definitely try it in VR. They said that it's really good in VR. Here we go. Oh, this thing is like a Mustang, dude.
127.7
Off it goes.
Salt Lake Center, Griffin Tree Niner, 9,600 feet.
Infantry 9er Salt Lake Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 continue as planned. Infantry 9er contact Salt Lake approach 121 decimal. Good day.
21.1 for infantry 9er. Salt Lake approach for infantry 9er, 7,800 feet.
Infantry 9er Salt Lake approach altimeter 29.9er, 2 continue as planned.
Salt Lake approach for infantry 9er. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Let's try this.
Infantry 9er Salt Lake approach. Clear through the Bravo airspace.
Clear through Bravo airspace for infantry 9er.
I like this airplane, dude. This jet fighter. Pretty good. FIFA 22. You know what? I've been playing a little bit of shoot to ship on Modern Warfare 2. It's actually, I'm pretty good actually. I'm 63, prestige level 63, and I have the leaderboard. I have a leaderboard to back that up, to showcase. But I'm only good at shoot the ship, you know. I'm good at that that mode. I like that.
Infantry 9er, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Salt Lake Center on 135 Central 775. Good day.
135.775 for infantry 9er. Salt Lake Center for infantry 9er, 8,100 feet.
Infantry 9er Salt Lake Center altimeter 29.9er, 2 continue as planned. Infantry 9er contact Salt Lake approach 121.1. Good day.
121.1 for infantry 9er. Salt Lake approach for infantry 9er, 9,900 feet.
Infantry 9er Salt Lake approach altimeter 29.9er, 2 continue as planned. Infantry 9er contact Salt Lake Center on 135 Central 775.
I've been just busy, man. For me, it was really difficult to play anything because I've been so busy with job, with my work. You know, I only have like 2 days off,
Salt Lake Center.
but that's normally like Thursday and a Saturday, and sometimes I'll have a 1 day off, depending on you know, how busy I am. So it's been very difficult for me to find the time to play anything, to be honest with you. The only thing I had a chance to play was a little bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, I mean. And Japanese Railway. I played Japanese Railway a little bit, as you guys all know. Oh, you're going full time? Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough, guys. Because, you know, you're tired, you're exhausted. You're like, fuck, man, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I don't have the energy. It's like, fuck. Do I feel like having a conversation? Do I feel like, you know, chit-chatting? You know, it's like, because you know, your mind is so tired. You're like, fuck it. I just need to, like, relax and unwind a little bit. Because my job is I'm dealing with people. I'm dealing with public. So I'm always in contact with people, yes, I do wear a mask just for my own protection. But it's so stressful because there's so much you have to deal with. You know how people are. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own Karens, you know, their own ways of doing things. So it can be very hectic, be very stressful. So, you know, when I come home, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking exhausted, dude. And then I got to deal with the traffic. Traffic, it's a whole different fucking ball game. Traffic here, it's brutal, dude. It's fucking brutal, man. I don't know how people got the driver's license here. I think they're giving out the driver's license like a candy to anybody. It's fucking brutal. So you come home, you're fucking stressed, your blood pressure's fucking high up. You're like, fuck this shit, man. Should I even bother live streaming? Should I even bother fucking getting on here and doing this? But then I remember I have people who are members, who support me, and I have to do it for them. I have to at least show at least once a week. I gotta be able to show, you know, some gratitude, you know what I mean, by doing it at least once a week. But it's tough, I'm not gonna lie, man. Even today I was so exhausted, I was like, fuck.
121.1 Griffin 39er. Salt Lake approach Griffin 39er 8,700 feet.
Griffin 39er Salt Lake approach altimeter 29.92 continue as planned.
Oh, this is $19. It's on sale, Brendan. You can get it for 19 bucks. Currently, it's on sale. Original price is 25, but now it's 20 bucks. It's $19.99. For $19, I think it's worth it, honestly. And it's a VR as well. You can use it with the PC and the Xbox, and it looks pretty darn good. At least to me, it looks pretty darn good. I don't know. I mean, Fat Amy F-35, it's always going to be my choice when it comes to jet fighters, or F-22 Raptor, or even F-18. But this is not bad. G39 Griffin has really surprised me. It's pretty darn good, actually. It's better than I have expected it to be. You know. Hold on. I need to climb up some speed. Oh, you can zoom in, zoom out. That's pretty cool. Cool. Same thing here. You can zoom in, zoom out. That's cool. On the panel, so you can see on the map. So you can see a better view of the map and location, see where you are. Here you can type in your navigations and everything here. You can type in your flight. You can even do a flight plan. Holy shit. Check this out, Dominic. You can even do a flight plan right over here on the left. That's pretty cool. Right here. From here, you can type in your flight plan. It's pretty cool. I might try the shadow, you know, Brendan. I might try it to see how it is, to see that power up, power mode, to see how it handles the Call of Duty and stuff like that. I don't know. I might give it a try. As far as handling, this thing is pretty light. I think you will like this, Dominic, because it's very light. It's a very lightweight jet fighter. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Oh, 44 a month. Ouch! Ouch! Ow! 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 Ah! I felt the pain. Brandon, I have felt the pain. Why it's so expensive? Good Lord. And then if you want the storage, if you want to add a storage of 1 terabyte, you're looking at the $50. I'm starting to feel that dildo up my ass. It's not good. The shadow dildo. I can feel the. I didn't see it, but that's why, you know, I'm feeling it. The shadow dildo went up my anus. I have to pull it out.
Salt Lake Center, Griffin, tree niner, 7,500 feet.
No, thank you. No. Dude, forget it, man. As soon as you said that, I was like, forget it. As soon as you gave me the price, I was like, no, thank you. Come on, bro.
128.55.
I ain't gonna pay that much, man. It ain't gonna happen, cousin. Can't pay that much. Can't pay that much, boy. That's crazy, dude. What's wrong with me? Oh, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But see, with this one, you can do like a Blue Angels. You can do like a DNA, like I'm making right now with the jet trails, with the jet trails. You know, those call them chemtrails, but they're jet trails. You can do that. See that? That's pretty cool. I like that. But you can do that. Here, let me zoom out. Let me zoom out so you guys can see a little bit better. Chat. It's kind of cool. I'm creating something. I don't know. What am I doing? Creating a mountain? What am I doing? Creating a symbol? A Freemason symbol? What is this? What am I doing? Oh, today's the WWE. That's right. I have what you call it? Peacock. I have my Peacock. My Peacock subscription. So did you guys watch The Last of Us? What did you think? The first episode. Episode 2 is tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, or what did you think? I personally liked it. Even though I know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Like, I know what's going to happen in the story. Obviously, the majority of people who have played the video game would say, but I know what's going to happen. Yes, but they are taking a different approach on this TV show. Even though you know what's going to happen. But it's not going to be exactly mimicking exactly the same. There's going to be some stuff in there that's going to be introduced that normally, you know, they couldn't introduce with the video game, because the video game would be like hundreds of hours. So I think the TV show has an opportunity to give us a little bit more info on Tess, how he met Tess. I think the TV show is going to go in a flashback, back and forth. In a season 2, we'll probably learn more about Tommy and how Tommy joined the Fireflies and da-da-da-da-da, how he went to Jackson, Wyoming. I think in the season 3, we'll learn more about Tess and Joel. And I think season 4 is where we learn more about Joel Miller and what's her name, Ellie, and how she grew up in Jackson, Wyoming. It's been 4 years, so she's 18 years old. She's an adult. And what happened in between those 4.5 years prior to Joel getting golfed by Abby. I don't know if they're going to use a golf. And that's probably a season 4 or season 5, whenever the fuck they decide to do that. But look, even though, what I'm trying to say is this, even though you know what's going to happen, it's kind of interesting to see what they did with the TV show and some extra stuff that they included. I think it's a great companionship. Like, that's what I said on my video. I think The Last of Us, it's a great companionship if you play the video game. Now, if you never played a video game, holy shit, you're gonna be in for a treat. If you're somebody who has never heard of The Last of Us and you are not a gamer, you're some plumber Joe Schmo, and you just watch baseball, and all of a sudden you hear about this TV show, for you this is gonna be awesome, of course. But I understand both sides of the aisle. I understand how people feel. Some people say, why does this even exist? You know, da-da-da-da-da. I think it's a nice companionship. I think The Last of Us is a cool companionship to a video game. Way better than Halo, let's be honest. The Halo is just trash. I watched it again, I couldn't get into it. to me, Halo is just trash. It feels forced. It doesn't feel natural. It just feels like, I don't know. It feels like trash. This is better. This was done with a great care. Pedro Pascal did a great job. Bella Ramsey from the, you know, Game of Thrones did a great job. I think she's doing a great job as Ellie. So, and what's her name? Anna. That actress Anna from the Fringe TV show 2008, 2009. I think she did a great job as Tess. So
Salt Lake Center, Griffin.
I liked it, but I don't know about you guys. Have you seen it? Have you watched it? What do you think? Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, no. I was about to say moose. Was it moose or goose? No, goose, not moose. Goose, pull up. Pull up, goose. Oh, this is cool, man. I like this. Oh yeah, the radio, that was great. And the Depeche Mode is playing, right? My best friend. Depeche Mode. I like the soundtrack. It's pretty cool. I saw Black Adam again. The most underrated actor was Pierce Brosnan. Seriously. I think the reason Black Adam was so great is because of Pierce Brosnan. You know, he's such an underrated actor. I would say Pierce Brosnan. He's such an underrated actor, dude. Yeah, he was a successful James Bond, obviously. What I like about Pierce Brosnan is that his movies are fun. Like his James Bond, it's fun. Daniel Craig, it's too depressing. He's always in a bad mood. He's always depressed. Like some kind of a negative energy always about him. With Pierce Brosnan, it's fun. It's like a mixture of Roger Moore and Sean Connery. I would say Pierce Brosnan and Roger Moore, I would say one of my two best Bonds, if I have to pick. And no disrespect to the great Sean Connery, of course. But Sean Connery was also serious. He was always serious. You know, he had a little bit of that Daniel Craig. But I would say Roger Moore and Pierce Brosnan, for sure, dude. Like these two, like, for sure. But it's just my opinion. But Pierce Brosnan was great with his sarcasm, with his comedy. He was great in Black Adam. I don't like that guy, James Gunn. The guy is way too overrated. Guardians of the Galaxy was okay. It was nothing to write home about, to be honest with you. It's not all that. Okay, sorry, but it wasn't all that. It was fun, but it wasn't all that. I think the guy, it's making some bad decisions. First of all, Henry Cavill is the Superman. And why would you want to remove him after you show him at the ending? Spoilers warning. Spoilers warning. If you haven't seen the Black Adam, spoilers warning right now. if you haven't seen the Black Adam, spoilers warning. Superman shows up at the end of the Black Adam. And, you know, Black Adam and Superman, they start talking to each other, and Superman said something to him. Seems like you're the guy that's creating all the noise on the planet, whatever. So Henry Cavill is the Superman. I'm sorry. Dwayne Johnson is Black Adam. I can't see anybody else play Black Adam other than Dwayne Johnson. In my mind, Black Adam is Dwayne Johnson. Just like Henry Cavill is Superman. And why the fuck would you want to screw that up? Why is the Warner Brothers executive, why is the president of Warner Brothers allowing this guy, James Gunn, to screw this up, bro? I know that he's the CEO of the DC Universe, movie universe. This is why Christopher Nolan left Warner Brothers. This is exactly the reason why Christopher Nolan left Warner Brothers. Because Christopher Nolan's like, what in the F are you guys doing? And Christopher Nolan brought in billions and billions of dollars with the Dark Knight trilogy, with the Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and the Dark Knight Rises, and all the other movies, Inception, right, etc., etc. He made a bunch of movies for Warner Brothers. Insomnia with Robin Williams, late Robin Williams, and Al Pacino. And then they want listen, guys. Let me tell you how stubborn Warner Brothers right now is. They won't even listen to. Okay, if I'm the president, hypothetically speaking, if I'm the president of Warner Brothers, and Christopher Nolan has a complaint, and he says to me, I have a complaint, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do that, I would listen to Christopher Nolan. Why? Because that's the guy that's going to bring me shitload of money to the studios, because he's a fantastic filmmaker, storyteller, a visionary filmmaker of our time right now, of this generation. And they don't want him either now. He doesn't work for Warner Brothers. His contract, he's an open agent now. He's got that Syncope or Syncope, whatever that company is, that's his own company. Now he's working with Universal. Universal gave him a good deal on this Oppenheimer, the guy who created the atomic bomb, you know, all that. The movie's going to be great. It's coming out this summer, July, late July. Oppenheimer, and Universal gave him a good deal. So he found a new home at Universal Studios. So Universal's like, all right, Warner Brothers, you don't want Christopher Nolan? We'll take him. We'll take him. So good for Universal Studios. But Warner Brothers making some dumb decisions, bro. Warner Brothers, like, why would you get rid of Zack Snyder? Why would you get rid of Christopher Nolan? Why would you get rid of Dwayne Johnson? Why would you get rid of Henry Cavill? What the fuck, Warner Brothers? What the fuck? Right, Dominic? Right, Brendan? Like, what the hell is going on, man? Black Adam was a great movie. I had fun. I had a great time. I saw it 3 times. I might see it again, 4th time. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed the movie. And now they're removing him? Dwayne Johnson from it? Oh, God. What the fuck's going on? What the hell's going on? Can you guys explain this to me? What's going on with Warner Brothers, man? What are they doing? What in the hell are they doing? Oh, wait. I know what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. They want Supergirl. They want Superman to be a female. They want Black Adam to be a female. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on, dude. But something's going on with the Warner Brothers, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing, dude. But they're not making smart decisions. Haven't they learned anything from Paramount? Warner Brothers. I'm sure that the Warners, you know, those brothers that created the studio, the Warners, I'm pretty sure the Warner Brothers are turning in their graves right now. Both Warner Brothers are turning in their graves. Like, what the fuck has happened to our studio? No, really, they're like turning in their graves in Burbank, California, or whatever they're buried. I think they're out there somewhere. They're probably trying to like climb out of their graves, and what the fuck's going on? Brendan, you ain't kidding, bro. Warner Brothers definitely woke, 100%, bro. Elvis was great, but my God, they got some dumb decisions that they made, man. You know, Warner Brothers, it's starting to remind me now of Disney. Yeah. Like a Warner Brothers, it's reminding me of a Disney right now. That's what it reminding me of, Disney. It is crazy, dude. It is totally insane. Anyway, that's just... Sorry about that, guys. Just... I mean, don't get me wrong. Warner Brothers, it's a big studio. They made some... Warner Brothers, you know, it's a famous Hollywood studio. But right now, what has become of that studio, I don't recognize it. I don't know what it is, man. You look at Disney, I mean, Warner Brothers and Disney, they're destroying... Disney's already destroying the Star Wars, the Marvel Universe. Warner Brothers already destroying the DC comic books. It's been destroyed now. Sony is the only studio right now that's keeping the Spider-Man where it needs to be. For how long, I don't know. And the saddest part is the fact that my favorite studio, 20th Century Fox, it's no more. There's no more 20th Century Fox, you know, that pretty cool icon studio that brought us amazing freaking movies like Independence Day, Predator, Die Hard, Commando, you name it. And now it's a 20th Century studio owned by Disney. Soft Disney. Right now, the only studio that I like, it's Paramount. Paramount Studio is the only studio that's relevant to me. Universal, we'll see. They have Christopher Nolan, but we'll see how that goes. Universal, it's undecided. They're like, we'll see how they do with Christopher Nolan and what kind of movies Christopher Nolan is going to bring to them and how much they're going to allow him to do with Universal. But right now, the Paramount Studio is like the only thing. The Paramount Studios is the only thing. Yeah, Paramount, all the same thing for me. Paramount, man, Paramount Studios. Haven't they learned from, like, all of these other studios, haven't they learned anything from 2022 Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise, I'm sorry, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Haven't they learned anything from Tom Cruise last year? What Top Gun Maverick has achieved? Haven't they learned anything? Haven't these studios woke up? Hasn't Warner Brothers And Disney and 20th Century Studios and Universal, haven't they woke up and realized, wait a minute, we're doing something wrong. Let's do something right. And all they had to do is look at the Paramount Studios, Paramount Pictures, and look at the success that they're having with the Top Gun Maverick and the Mission Impossible and all of the other TV shows they're doing, and all the other, Beavis and Butthead and MTV stuff they're doing with the Jackass and all the other shit. Like, haven't they, didn't they get the message, the memo? Yeah, I'm gonna do. Listen, Brendan, I'm only using it for The Last of Us. Once The Last of Us is finished, Brendan, I'm gonna cancel it. I ain't paying $16. Fuck that shit, man. I'm not paying $16 a month. They even raised the price. I'm not paying $16 a month. As soon as the Last of Us is finished, that's it. I cancel that shit, man. I ain't paying $16 a month. You know what I mean? Look at all those great TV shows. Paramount Plus, The Yellowstone, 1883, 1923 with the Harrison Ford and the other guy. They're making some great TV shows, man. They're making some great stuff. Stuff that we want to see. Things that we want to see. Movies and TV shows we want to see. Oh, forget it. Dominic, forget about it. Nuh-uh, no. They raised it to $18. Nah, forget it. As soon as The Last of Us is finished, I'm done. That'll be the last of the HBO Max. Honestly, the only reason I have it, it's till March, March, whatever. I think by the end of March, the season's gonna be finished. It's only because of The Last of Us. But we'll see. If I don't like the episode 2, if I don't like the episode 3, or even episode 4, I just might cancel it. Fuck it, Nah, it's too much, man. Fuck that shit. Too expensive, man. Everything's so expensive, dude. This is why people are finding other means to watch these TV shows. And you can't blame people, man, for downloading this shit, man, for finding another ways, another means to do it. You can't really blame them. Because, it's too expensive, dude. These studios are money hungry, man. They're fucking money hungry. Money hungry whores. Money whores, My God, everybody has become a money whore. Jesus H. Christ. Holy shit, man. It's the generations of money whores. Everywhere you go is just the money whores, Jesus H. Christ. Jesus H. Christ, Lord Savior of all that's holy and glory, come down and resurrect me from these money whores. Yeah, Dominic, it's getting ridiculous. I'm glad you guys feel the same way. I was like, I can't be alone in this shit that feels this way. I can't be alone. I was like, I can't be alone. I know you guys are feeling the same way. You're feeling the pain. The pain is real, dude. It's ridiculous, man. Even eggs. Eggs have become super expensive. Are you kidding me? Even changing your oil in your car. It's $140. $150. Let's change the damn oil, man. To put a damn filter on, put a new oil. $150. Get the fuck out of here, man. Jesus Christ. Now's the time to resurrect me. Take me to the kingdom of heaven. I'm ready. I had enough here for 44 years. I had enough. Come on, pick me up right now. Let's go. I'm ready. Tonight, whenever, while I'm asleep, take me. Jesus Christ, please. It's ridiculous. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I found a small private shop. This one guy, he's pretty cool, man. He says he'll do it, but this is as far as he can go, 150. I said, all right, fuck it. And I did it for 150. Dude, you got ripped. Brendan, you got ripped. You got ripped big time, bro. Brother. I hate to say it, you know I love you, but you got proper fucked. Brendan, you got proper fucked, man. Big time. 220 for an oil change. You got a proper fucked. You got deliverance, bro. Brendan, you had deliverance. That was a deliverance, bro. That's what that was. That was a deliverance. $220. Jesus. That was a deliverance. Oh, God. They went all the way in on that one, bro. Oh, God. $25 for an eggs. Jesus. That sucks, man. That really sucks. Wow, dude. What's going on, man? Is the world coming to an end? Is this what this is? The world's coming to an end. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. So that's what's going on. The world is coming to an end. Hey, remember that song? Remember that song? Hold on. There we go. It's the end of the world as you know it. It's the end of the world as you know it. But I'll be fine. That was REM, though. REM. I think REM was a prophet. Remember that song in the early 90s? Everybody's sad, everybody's stuck in the traffic. And that song called Everybody's Hurt. Sometime everybody's fucked. I don't know, maybe the REM was a prophet. I'll tell you who was the modern prophet. George Carlin. Listen, George Carlin predicted all this shit. No one believed him. People were laughing at him. He wasn't laughing at his jokes because he knew what was coming. I don't know how he knew what he knew, what kind of dimension, membrane did he tap into to know all this shit. But goddamn, excuse my language, forgive me, Jesus Lord, but George Carlin, he knew that guy was a prophet. That guy was a prophet big time. He predicted everything. All of this shit. He predicted it. Go watch his specials. He predicted every single damn thing. He was a modern prophet. I would say George Carlin, hands down, modern prophet. And he predicted it all. He said, like, so I think Keith Olbermann on his last episode as a guest in 2005 or 2007, I can't remember exactly. I think 2007. He asked him, "So how do you feel about this country and our political views and our elected officials and where we go from here?" And George Carlin says, "It's finished." I said, "This country is finished. This is just a matter of the end game. All this shit they shuffle every 4 years doesn't mean a fucking thing." It says this country is finished. It's just a matter of the end game, how they're gonna play out the fucking end game. But I said this shit is finished because the owners, they don't want us to be happy. The owners have other plans, and those plans don't concern us because those plans are for them. They're not for us. We're expendables. It says it's the owners of this country. They're making all the fucking right moves and for themselves, and they're just using us. Yeah, he was right, dude. He was fucking right.
500 feet.
When people say, but who are the owners? Well, I'll give you a clue. Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington are Freemasons. Scottish Rites Freemasons. They're all Freemasons. I hate to point fingers at Freemasons, but they run this country. I don't think they're running the world because there's other secret societies that are running other parts of the continents. But this is the big superpower country, so the Freemasons definitely have a huge influence on the rest of the world. But they're definitely running this show right here. For sure. Majority of the politicians are Freemasons. Even Buzz Aldrin is a Freemason. He's a Freemason. The other guy, what's his name? Everybody in Hollywood is a Freemason. Yeah, they're all Freemasons. They all have these, one eye, the pyramids, and even in the Black Adam, you see the pyramid sign and all that shit. It's the Freemasons, dude. They're running the show. It is what it is. So that's who the owners of this country really are. But also begs the question, was George Carlin a Freemason? Because he knew too much, bro. There's some conspiracy out there saying maybe George Carlin was a Freemason, but he quit. It's possible. Maybe he belonged to a lodge, but he didn't like it, and then he quit, like in the 80s or 90s, and then he learned what he learned, and because he was very intelligent. The guy was super intelligent, pretty good with his words. For somebody who snorted cocaine, very intelligent, very educated, overwhelmingly educated, smart and educated. It's a possibility he might have been a Freemason. I'm not sure what degree, and maybe he quit, and then he just continued with his comedy, career. But I'm speculating. This is just speculations. I'm speculating. I don't know. But one thing for sure, he predicted it all. I don't know how he knew what he knew, but he knew. Oh yeah, Tom Hanks, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Steven Spielberg, let me see. All the major producers, Ron Howard, etc., etc. They're all Freemasons. They're all part of the club, man. So anyway, that's that. Justin Trudeau, it's also a Freemason, but he also belongs to a member. He has a membership of royalty. That means that he can always go to the royal palace. He can go and visit the King Charles. He has the membership. He can always call King Charles and talk to him. He has that membership for the royals. But he's also a Freemason, so he's both. You know, I don't know, man. I've been thinking about this. I've been like really thinking about it. Like, I really had an opportunity to join these fraternity clubs. When I came from Bosnia here, I had a lot of opportunities to do so. I was younger, much better looking and all that. I was approached. They wanted me to speak about the war experience from 1992 through 1995 and how that experience has changed my life, impacted me. They wanted me to write a book, Somebody would write it for me, obviously, but I would tell the story. I was approached. I don't think I ever told you guys this story. Maybe I did. I was approached, but I said no. And it really kind of, it bothered them for a little bit. Like, why? Like, why you don't want this? Why you want to be poor? Why you want to live in a dump? Why you don't want to, you know, we can fix you up. We can make you look great. We can make you look like a celebrity. We can introduce you to the world. We can give you everything you need. You'll never have to worry about anything. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe that was God. Maybe that was Jesus telling me, don't do it. Don't sell your spirit. You can't take that with you. All the materialistic shit, all that evil, demonic, materialistic shit that they're selling, you can't take that with you to the heaven. Maybe that was Jesus talking to me. Don't do it. Don't sell yourselves cheap. Don't ever sell yourselves cheap. Don't sell your soul. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I had a Jesus moment at that moment. Maybe that's why. But, you know, I'm glad that I didn't. I'm really glad that I didn't. Honestly, I don't regret it that I didn't join, that I didn't go to these fraternity clubs. I'm kind of glad that I didn't. I don't need that bullshit big ruby golden ring. Fuck that shit. I don't need that apron with a, you know, ruler upside down and a big letter G. I don't need that shit. My spirit, it's not for sale. And that's that. But sadly, a lot of people have sold their soul. That's why they commit suicide. That's why they go early. You look at all these celebrities, they hang themselves, they kill themselves because they sold their soul to the devil. That's what happened. That's what happened. Why do you think Robin Williams killed himself? You would think this guy should be happy. He's famous. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful daughter. Why he wants to off himself? Huh? Once you find out the secrets, how you sold yourself and your soul to the devil, you know, a lot of these celebrities do, man. They sell their soul to the devil, man, to the demon. You know, the needful things. I want to be praised as a celebrity, a fake demigod. I want to be, you know, wealthy. I want to have, you know, all this fame and glory and shit. Don't ever sell your soul, guys. I know it's tempting. I know it's very tempting, especially for young kids, for young people. It's very tempting. You know, you see the bling bling. You see all these hot chicks. You see all of the fame, the big houses, the big yachts, the big villas, the big, you know, mansions and all that shit. But don't sell yourself, man. Don't do that. That's devil manipulating you. That's devil luring you in because you have needful things. You need these needful things, but you don't. You don't need those needful things. You don't need that shit. Because remember, you can't take those things with you. And you don't want to take that chance. I don't know what happens after I die, but I sure as hell don't want to take that fucking risk. If nothing happens, well then nothing happens. If something happens, well then I'll know. But I don't want to take that risk. While I'm alive, I want to do good. I want to serve the God. I want to do good. So when my time comes to go, at least I will have a clean soul. Do you know why there's no paranormal activities in my home? Do you know why there's no negative spirits in my home? Because I never fucked anybody over. I never did anybody wrong. I kept my soul clean. And I kept that positive light. Regardless of what people write about me on the internet, they don't know me. But I know me. I know me. And that's why you'll never see any kind of spirits or negative spirits, you know, turning the lights off and on, breaking the chairs or moving the, you know, the dishes from the kitchen, making them fall. I don't have none of that shit happening to me. Because my soul is pure and it's positive, and the demons don't like that. They stay away from that. Amen. Amen for that, man. And if you have, listen, man, if your heart belongs to Jesus Christ, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's the greatest lottery ticket that you could ever have, is Jesus Christ in your heart. Amen. Words of wisdom, guys. I just go to the directly to their website and you can donate. I donate to the St. Jude directly to their website, or I can go directly to their, you know, to their hospital. You can go directly to their hospital. You can donate through there. You can even do it through Best Buy. You know, even Best Buy has a partnership with them. And when you buy something, when you purchase something at Best Buy, you can donate money to St. Jude Children's Hospital. I've done that many times. If people look at my tax returns, they'll see how much I have donated to the St. Jude. I try to do my part, you know. I try to help when I can help. I also do help with the animal shelter, try to find them homes. Because if they don't find them homes, they will be put down. So I try to find them homes. I try to find people to adopt them, to adopt these dogs and cats. I do that on a spare time. There's a lot you guys don't know about me, but I don't want to talk about it, because if I talk about it, then people are going to think that I'm bragging about it. I'm not going to talk about how many times I saved people's lives, and I never ask anything in return. People say, why you don't want anything in return? Because I'm here to serve. I'm not here to ask something in return. I'm here to serve. Again, amen, guys. Amen. And remember, people always going to have their own opinions about everything. But it's like Jesus said, God, do not punish them, for they not know what they do. You know, it's not my job to judge people. It's not my job to give my opinion on other people. That's up to the mighty Lord to make that decision. I told you guys, something happened to me last year, especially during the Christmas and during the holidays. I realized what's important, what's not important in life. I have an awakening, man. And a lot of people don't like that. And that's fine. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. You don't have to follow me. It's fine and dandy. But I know what I'm feeling. And I know myself. And that's all that matters to me. I only answer to him. He's the Holy Father. I answer to him. And he knows. I don't have to answer to you. I don't have to answer to billions of people. I only have to answer to him. But he knows. And to me, that's all that matters. That he knows. That I'm being honest. That I'm being pure. And that's all that matters. Everybody else, they can think whatever they want to think. That's their choice. That's their human right to do that. But that doesn't bother me. So, amen again, guys. Amen. Maybe when you get my age, maybe you'll understand, Dominic, and what I'm talking about. Maybe you'll understand, what I mean. All right, let's go into the Grand Canyon. Let's do some maverick shit. Woo! Here we go. Thank you, Dominic, for understanding. I'm not saying this to convert people to believe what I'm believing. I'm saying this just so everybody understands what I'm feeling. When it comes to believing in something, it comes from a person's feelings. I can never force you to believe something unless you can feel it, unless you can feel it and understand it. That's where the belief comes from the feeling. You gotta feel it. That's why I always tell people, you will never be able to convert somebody to believe something unless they can feel it. They gotta be able to feel it in order to believe it. You gotta feel it to believe it. You have to have strong feelings for it. But also something in your life has to happen for you to understand those feelings. Something in your life has to happen to you to understand that. It's not so much going to the church. I tell people you don't necessarily have to go to church every Sunday to believe something, as long as you keep it in your heart. That's all that matters. You don't have to go and go to the Sunday Mass to celebrate, the Christ and God. As long as you keep him in your heart and you're being honest and you're following in the footsteps of Jesus, then you should be fine. But if you're lying to yourself, if you are pretending, and there's those types too, they go to church and all of this other stuff, but they do some other shitty things. Their behavior doesn't match what they're showing at the church on Sunday. There's those individuals, and those are the ones I don't like. Those are the ones I will never even talk to. To me, You don't have to read a Bible and know all the verses. You don't have to go to church every Sunday. As long as you follow in his footsteps and follow his protocol and keep him in your heart and be a good servant. What do I mean by being a good servant? Meaning that you do the right thing. Always do the right thing.
Going to
Even if you have a $10 in your pocket, you can give that $5, get a change, and give that $5 to somebody who might need it. That $5 might help that person, and that $5 might put that person into a different direction. Small little things like that. You see something wrong, step up, intervene, do the right thing. Small things like that. That kind of a positive energy, positive outcome, can only return positive energy to you. But not just to you, but to everybody else around you. You know, small things like that make a drastic difference. But the problem today is you don't see that today. You don't see that today because everybody's too busy about themselves. Everybody's too selfish about themselves. Everybody's just looking themselves in the mirror. Look at me, how important I am. Everybody's just thinking about themselves. That's devil. That's demonic. You might not even know it, but you got a demon controlling you. You're not free. You're possessed by a demon. Demons telling you, all those voices you hear, it's a demon telling you all this shit. You know. And a lot of people are thinking like that. And they're not happy. They're not happy. With all of their success, with all of their wealth and success and all this shit that they have, they're still not happy. And they commit suicide. Why is that? All of these important singers, celebrities, all these important people, none of them is happy. And they got everything. You would fucking think, sorry for the language, you would think that they're happy, but they're not. And they're never going to be happy. Usually their life ends in tragedy because they sold their soul to the demon. So you can do your part, be a good servant, be a good person. Don't try to change the world. It's not about you changing the world. You can't change the world. That's not up to you. That's up to the God. But what you can do, you can be a good servant. You can do positive things. Put the positive outcome out there. So when the time comes for you to go, you will know that you did right. You lived a good life. Good, honest life. Positive, good life. And now it's up to God to decide and give you a score on how well you did. And then if there's a kingdom of heaven, which I believe there is, if there is a kingdom of heaven, well, then you go there. But if you didn't, well, then you go downstairs. And you don't want to go downstairs. Downstairs, it's unbearable pain and suffering of eternity. You do not want to go there. Till your time comes in to be resurrected again, to give it another go. If the God chooses to do so. So, but that's my belief. That's what I think, honestly. That's what I feel. Again, this is what I feel. It's not just what I believe, it's what I feel. Strongly, I believe. And now it's time for me to go into the danger zone.
Niner 8,300 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Salt Lake Center altimeter 29.9, 2 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Salt Lake Center on 133.25. Good day.
133.25 Griffin Tree Niner. Salt Lake Center, Griffin Tree Niner 8,300 feet.
Griffin Tree Niner Salt Lake Center altimeter 29.9, 2 continue as planned. Griffin Tree Niner contact Salt Lake Center on 127.75. Good day.
127.75 Griffin Tree Niner.
Hell, even the Tom Cruise couldn't do that shit. That was like a backflip donut reverse parking. All right, I'm done. I gotta go, guys. Gotta go, guys. Bye.